All right, everyone, what's up? It's Sebastian Castillo here, and I'm in the backyard, just hanging out. It needs some work, but it's a start. Now, I wanted to make a quick video today about something that's been coming up lately, which I think is super important for you if you don't want to waste your time with people, whether it's in sales, whether it's in dating. You have to be cognizant of this one thing. Don't beat yourself up if something doesn't go your way, because it might not have been meant to happen in the first place. Let me acknowledge that this isn't some kind of excuse to absolve yourself of responsibility for the things that you do or say. There is always room for improvement, but there's also the fact that you could get on a call with someone, a sales call, and you need to make sure that you have frame alignment. You need to make sure that both of you are there to talk about a certain thing, right? For myself, right now, I'm still selling weight loss and health coaching over the phone. And I get on calls with quite a few folks who very early in the interaction are not asking or talking about the coaching, which is what we should be talking about, right? Partially, this is the fault of marketing and the people who are getting these calls on my calendar, right? They should be seeing some kind of material and some kind of briefing on what this conversation is all about. So in a lot of cases, I'm having to turn people away very, very early on because they are not interested in the coaching in the first place. So my job as a salesperson and as a business person and entrepreneur is not to twist people's arm and convince them that they need to do something, right? Especially when I have a whole bunch of leads coming in. I need to maximize my time, and therefore I need to get very specific data right from the beginning about what that person is actually looking for. And if they are looking for the coaching, if they did read and they are actually interested, then absolutely, perhaps I can go into a pitch and explain more about the details and how it works and then close the deal. The same reasoning can be applied to women. There are girls who you will go out with whom you won't seal the deal with, and then you'll go home, you'll be in your room wondering to yourself, okay, what did I do wrong? Did I say something that threw her off or whatever? And again, this is not to absolve yourself of the responsibility and the accountability for what you do and what you don't do. But it is important to recognize that there are some girls who you will approach or you'll go on a date with, and it was never actually going to happen. And you can certainly, like in sales, say certain things to kind of filter them out much quicker to see, okay, what is she looking for here? Because as a man, I'm usually just looking for one thing, and then maybe some other things down the line. But one thing is certainly on my mind right from the beginning when I see a woman, especially in public, who I've never met before. There's one driving force for why I'm even going and talking to her. And it should be pretty obvious to most, right? So I made this mistake recently. You want to make sure that when it comes to dating, when you're going and even asking a woman out, before you do that, you try your very best to filter her out and see, okay, what is her deal? What is she looking for, right? Is she looking to just get her rocks off and have some fun? And does she see me as sexy and attractive and someone that she wants to have that kind of fun with? Or does she just see me as a kind of nice guy, provider, friend type of deal, right? Because, and I will tell you, if you ask a woman out, if you go get her number, whatever it is, she can give it to you for either of those reasons, right? And maybe this was a fault of mine, but I would get mad later on when I'd find that a woman who gave me her number and her contact, and I even got out on a date, was not open to kind of moving forward with that. And I thought, well, what the hell? Why is she wasting my time? Blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, it was really up to you to read between the lines and try to read any of the social cues that she was giving you about this. And frankly, when you really do sit and think about it, it's pretty cut and dry. When a woman's really into you, there's almost no doubt in your mind that she's into you, right? She makes it very, very clear in all kinds of ways. And when she's not, the litmus test here is very simple. If she is not doing the things that she typically would if she was really into you, responding to your texts immediately or within a very short time span, being excited whenever she speaks to you, being visibly happy and passionate to hear from you and look at you and be around you. If she's not showing up to a date either on time or early and actually putting effort into her appearance, right? Sometimes you'll go on dates, or at least I have, where the girl will literally tell me, oh, I didn't have time to dress myself properly or do my makeup. And I thought to myself, so I was not worth you putting your best foot forward? I put on a nice shirt, I took a shower, I combed my hair and everything, but you didn't feel I was worth that, right? That's immediate dissonance. That's immediate frame misalignment that if you try and push ahead, maybe you can make something happen, but generally speaking, that would be a very clear sign that the battle has already been lost before it has been fought, as Sun Tzu typically likes to say. So, main message and idea behind this video is don't beat yourself up if later you're reflecting on a certain interaction and you think, okay, well, I should have done this better, this should have happened, because it might have been doomed from the very beginning out of no fault of your own at all. So keep that in mind. Don't beat yourself up about this and simply stay focused on the next one, because some people want to argue about this, but at the end of the day, it really is a bit of a numbers game here. But if you just stay in the game and you continue to put your best foot forward, you will be inevitable. Your success will be inevitable. So I will leave you with that. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'm going to keep chilling here in the backyard. Peace.